Wagwan people, wagwan people, wagwan people. It's your girl Sarabeth, and I'm back with another video. Yes, people. So, as you can see, I'm wearing a shirt that says manifesting the authentic you. And this shirt is designed by House of Chantal. You know, that's one of my favorite designers. I've worked with her on a few projects, and she's a really cool person, and she's a really unique and creative designer. Like, shout out to you. Shout out to you. But in this week's video, this theme of authenticity has been following me all week. All week, me can't get it from it. Like, it just run me down. You know, like it just like I sometimes, guys, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and then something comes to mind that has been like the recurring theme for the week, you know? So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk. Yeah, people. So this topic is near and dear to my heart because as a fellow, a real one, you know, a real one. If you're a real one, you recognize a real one. A real recognize real. Is it me? As someone who strives and shines and just basks in my authenticity, I have to say that it really irks my nerves when people are fake. When people are fake, it really irks my nerves, and I have that discerning spirit, like real recognize real. And I can tell if you're real, I can tell if you're real, and I can tell if you're fake. And all of this week, I've just been like, sitting down really thinking about how me being authentic has brought me to this point in my life where I can stand proudly in who I am and just be happy with who I am and confident and unapologetically myself, my unique self. And I have to tell you guys, if you are in an environment, if you are around people who do not bring out the authentic you, who you cannot be yourself around, who you're scared to express yourself around, who you're scared to be yourself around, who you kind of dim your light to be around, cut it. Don't. Listen, people, don't do it. Don't do it, okay? There are people out there. Do you realize that there is only one you? There's only one you, okay? There's only one you. Nobody else on planet Earth exists with your makeup. You are uniquely, you are creatively, you are wonderfully and fearfully made by the hands of the Creator. So don't you dare try to go on and copy somebody else. Don't you dare go on and try to mimic somebody else. What kind of foolishness is that? Always stand in who you are. And if you're around people who can't take you, who don't like you, who you rub them the wrong way, either you're too little, or you're too much, or you're this or you're that, and they just can't take you, switch your environment. Adjust your environment, adjust your circle. Because there is a crowd out there, there is a circle out there, there's a support system out there, there's a person, there's a workplace, there is a opportunity out there for you, for uniquely you. It's made for you, it's waiting for you, it has your name on it. And I promise you, all the people that reject you for being yourself, for being you, it's gonna be worth it. When you get to that destination that has your name on it, it's gonna be worth it. Oh man, y'all don't know. Like, I'm so hype about this topic. Like, I have been in situations, like, I'm just thinking back of situations where I was in either friendships or dating people where I could not be myself. And it felt like I had to, like, out my candle, or I had to turn my lamp down, or I just couldn't be the bright star that God made me to be. I couldn't shine. I couldn't, just express myself and be myself. Speak how I want to speak, you know, dress how I want to dress, carry myself how I want to carry myself. Because these people just always had an issue. And I never necessarily was the type of person to try to change myself to fit in to a circle. It's either I fit in or I don't. I'm fine sitting by myself. I'm fine chilling over here. I'll be the only fish swimming the opposite direction. That's fine by me. I told you guys in the last video that I did about where I asked you guys if you feel like you fit in, and I've always been the fish that swims the opposite direction. Like, I don't care for trends. I don't care to fit in. I am me, and it's either you love me or you just walk away. You don't have to settle here. You don't have to stay here, because there are people out there who love everything that I am, who love everything that I have to offer, who love every ounce of my being and my energy and my light that I carry. So I won't allow anyone to dim that. I won't allow anyone to come into my space, into my peace, into my life and dim that and tell me that I'm not good enough, or tell me that I'm too much, or I'm not doing enough. I won't allow it. And I implore you guys to be on that same energy. I want you guys to have that same energy. I feel like there's somebody out there, they're looking at TikTok, they're looking at YouTube, they're looking at these Instagram couples or these Instagram models or these TikTok famous stars, and they're like trying to see if they can copy something to make it, theirs, so they can. Sir, ma'am, be yourself, okay? Be yourself. That's what's gonna take you places. That's what's gonna get you people that gravitate to who you are. The last thing you want to do is pretend to be someone you're not, and then end up in a position where you have to keep faking who you are. You don't want that. So from the beginning, from the get-go, just be yourself, authentically yourself. Be yourself, be your creative self. And if they call you weird, oh well, wear it on your sleeve. Okay? If they call you crazy, wear it on your sleeve proudly. Okay? I'm crazy. I'm weird. Because guess what? You're a trendsetter. Anytime you have people that are being called crazy or weird, they're usually people who do not follow. They're people who set trends, and they're leaders. Leaders tend to get called these things because nobody else is attached to their idea. This idea is either new, or it doesn't have popularity behind it. So people tend to label it as crazy or weird, until everybody starts doing this particular thing or jumping onto this idea, and then all of a sudden we have a genius on our hands. Oh my gosh, you're such a genius. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. When in the beginning, look at all the greats, look at all the legends, and I'm thinking musicians, and I'm thinking creative artists. They did things that were outside of the box, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of time in their era that they did these things in, they were not really accepted at first, or people kind of had to grow to love what they put out, these new ideas and these new thoughts and these new, genres and songs and, types of creativity. And if you really think about it, Some of those things are the things that are the most famous today. And if people were scared to be themselves and not follow through because of a few no's and a few you're weird and a few you're crazy, we wouldn't have a lot of the things that we have today. A lot of the coolest things, the coolest songs, like some of the greatest musicians, they're deemed weird by most people when they just come out, or you know, people don't really gravitate to them at first, and then next thing you know, boom, then blow up. You know, fame, fortune. Now everybody want to follow them. Now everybody want to dress like them. Everybody want to sing like them. Everybody want to dance like them. Because what is this new thing? People, let me tell you something. People act like what you're doing is weird, and they'll downplay you. People will downplay you and dim your light and try to ruin your self-esteem, only to snatch what you have and use it. Don't let people come in and build a fence around yourself. Build a fence, and I want you guys to stand so much in yourself and figure out who you are and stand on it. Stand 10 toes on who you are. Be your authentic self. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't be who you are, because there's only one you, and someone out there is going to find you interesting. Someone is going to admire you. Someone is going to compliment you. Somebody is going to say, I've never seen someone dress like you, or you just have a way with your style, or you just have a way with your voice, or you do that craft so well, or there is going to be people who appreciate you. It might not be the whole entire population, but you have to be okay with being authentically yourself. I was gonna say the Jamaican way. Be authentic. Be authentic. Okay, for all my friends who like when I put the Jamaican accent in there, be authentic. Be yourself. Be a real one. Because at the end of the day, it's only you. One you. Just one you. Even if you're identical twin, you guys are different. That's like, you have different personalities, you have different, temperaments. Nobody is like you. Nobody don't share the same fingerprint like you. Nobody, like, there's so many things that's different about you. The way you talk, the way you look, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the way you think. So I just want to encourage you guys to just continue being your beautiful selves. Continue to exude light. Continue to be creative. Continue to step outside the box. Continue to, just go against the grain. Like, I love people that go against the grain and try to, fight back on, these societal norms sometimes. Sometimes I see people go against these societal norms and I'm like, you go. Even if I don't agree sometimes, I like people who think for themselves. I don't like people who just follow and just, hop on trends. It's okay if you're a trendy person and you like to follow trends, or, you're not the type to step outside of the box. You dress how everybody's dressing you. That's okay if that's you and you're comfortable and happy doing that. That's you. Be you. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say. Just be you. If you don't fit into societal norms, be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that, what you're doing is wrong based off of their own insecurities and their own opinions. If you know that you're doing something that is beneficial to the collective, or it's inspiring, or it's not necessarily, you're not doing anything bad, you just think differently, or your creative eye is different, don't let anybody take that away from you, take that confidence away from you. Because trust me, at the end of the day, they're admiring you behind your back. They might say they don't love your work to your face. They may say, you're this and you're that and the third. But at the end of the day, they do take away something positive from you being authentically yourself. Whether that's how brave you are or how creative you are, you have something to bring to the table when you stand out. by being yourself. So I would just encourage you guys, my lovely, lovely people. I thank you for watching. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for commenting. I thank you for the DMs. You guys might not see comments, but it's weird. People will message me and tell me how much they love my videos, and I love you guys back. I really do. And it really does encourage me when I can talk to you guys and you share with me how my videos have impacted you in such a positive way. And it just encourages me and it warms my heart and it feels like a little electronic internet hug. So thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!